What's up, guys? I realized I never showed you guys what I got at the Traxxas store when we went to the Traxxas store. So let me show you guys. Traxxas pop socket. I can't use the Traxxas pop socket because I charge my phone wirelessly, and if I put the pop socket on there, it won't charge. That's like the worst of the worst first world problem ever. Oh, I can't use a pop socket because my wireless charger won't work. And then I got these. These are actually pretty cool. Check this out. This is part number 2943. I have never seen these, never been introduced to these. I didn't know what they were, but they are battery charge indicators. Battery. So I guess if it's charged, you put the green one in there. Oh, it's good to go, it's charged. But let's say you're done racing and it's dead. Oh, it doesn't work, it's dead. Or if it's medium charge, blue. What is up, guys? My name is Mark Senbury. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to RC Vlog. I promised you guys I was going to do a review on electric screwdrivers. The wait is over. I'm going to do the review. So I'm going to compare all the electric screwdrivers that I've used. Obviously, I'm not going to compare all the electric screwdrivers because I don't own them all. But I recently purchased this DeWalt gyroscopic electric screwdriver. This is the one, the Milwaukee electric screwdriver. This is the one I've used most of my RC career. I probably had this one for 3-4 years, maybe even more than that. And this is the one that I first bought whenever I first got into the hobby. And I will tell you guys what I think about all these, the things I like about them, what I don't like about them. And also, I'll go over some of the tips that I've used over the past few years. MIP tips, these ProTech tips, and then the ones I use now. So let's get started. All right, for you impatient guys who just want to know the best electric screwdriver, definitely this one. Honestly, when I first got this, I was scared because the way it works is you push the button and then you turn it, and that's how you control the speed. I was super scared that I was going to over tighten things and it was just going to strip screws out. Well, naturally, whenever you're tightening something, whenever it comes to put some actual tension on it, it will actually kick your hand back, so you'll actually slow down and not over tighten it. I was really surprised how well I could control the torque of the screw with this electric screwdriver. So this one by far is my favorite. It will go fast if you need to go fast. It will go slow if you need it to go slow. The only thing that I wish it had was the what is this thing called? Oh, I wish it had torque setting. They do make one with a torque setting. I don't have that one. I got the cheaper one, but freaking awesome electric screwdriver. I honestly, I'm probably just gonna carry this and my drill bits if I know I'm just gonna do something quick or I'm out bashing, because you can totally build a kit, make fixes, replace parts with just this and torque or hex bits, and not even use hand tools, because it is easy to torque the screws to the right spec or what you're comfortable with. All right, so whenever I get an electric screwdriver, I look at a few things. One, I like to be able to control the speed of the tip. Sounds bad. You want to be able to control the speed. What a lot of people don't realize is whenever you screw something in really fast, it produces a lot of friction, a lot of heat, and a lot of times will melt the thread. So if you drill it in really fast like that into plastic and it bottoms out, it hits it, it will just strip the whole thing out. So always, if you're drilling it in fast, stop before you screw it all the way in, and let the screw actually cool down before you actually tighten it. That's the case where you'd actually need a hex driver, like a hand hex driver, to make sure you get the torque right. But if you can control the speed really well, which on this one, it was all right. You can control the speed really well with this. If you control the speed really well and you screw it in slowly, you won't have that problem, which is another reason why I really like this one. So the very first one I got, probably the cheapest one. It's definitely the cheapest one. I don't remember what these retail for. I'll put the link in the description all below. This is definitely the cheapest one out of all of them. I believe you can get them for like 30-40 bucks. It's got this rechargeable battery here. The only thing I like about this is it's got a fast speed and a slow speed, and that's it. And I think even the slow speed is too fast. So there wasn't a good way to control the speed with this thing. And yeah, that's the main reason why I didn't like it. It didn't have a really good feel to it, and it wasn't very smooth. So this one, I use this one forever. This is the Milwaukee electric screwdriver. So electric screwdrivers, they're different than drills. Okay, so whenever you look for stuff, you look for electric screwdrivers or compact drivers. What I really like about this one is the battery lasts forever. I could truly go on one battery charge for like 3 weeks. Like I would not have to charge this thing. It was really, really sturdy. It was very smooth. Again, the problem I didn't like about it, is it was kind of hard to control the speed. Like I would always over torque on accident. I use this still. I use it whenever I do the, whenever I clean tires in my easy clean tire station. So I will still use this, but I didn't like how at first I like how you could hold it like a gun whenever you screw things in. Still a great driver. I just think that it loses a little bit to this one when it comes to feel. It does have the torque setting, which is really, really nice. And because it has a torque setting and it's faster and a little bit more heavy duty, you can use it for other things other than RC. And again, the one I like the most, I didn't tell you guys the price on this one. This one's about $100. You can find them on sale for $100. I'll put a link in the description below. This one I got for, I think I got on sale for $60, maybe $70. But this one is by far the best. The only thing I'll say is the battery doesn't last as long as this one. I built an entire kit. I built that EB410.2 with it, and it lasted, but it was definitely on its last bar. It needed a charge. I really like this. It's compact. Again, they do make a better one that has the torque setting, but honestly, I don't think you need it. I mean, it's so easy, and it's so easy to get a good feel on how much you're torquing a screw in with this gyroscopic driver. It's really insane. So I definitely recommend this one. It's a freaking great electric screwdriver. All right, in regards to hex bits, speed bits, I'm gonna review 3 of them here. I'm gonna review the MIP ones and then the 2 ProTech True Torque ones. So I will say the ones that I've used the longest were the MIP ones. This 2.0, it's a little worn down. The edge isn't as good, so it can strip out screws. But these MIP speed bits are great. They're great bits. These are gonna be the ones that are most widely used throughout the racing community. However, I'm using the new True Torque bits now. So these are the new True Torque bits, and what I like about the new True Torque bits is they're actually, it looks like they're made of the same material as the MIP bits, and it comes with 4 of them. It comes with 3mm. Not that I use a 3mm, but I'm giving these a shot, and so far these have been great. One thing I will say is the shank on these is it's shallower. So look, if you look at these other ones, which I haven't even introduced yet, you can see how the shank is a little bit longer. When it has a longer shank like that, when I call it shank, it's this piece right here. You can see the difference. When it has a longer shank like that, a lot of times it doesn't lock into your electric screwdriver as well. So the one that I haven't said anything about yet are these. These are the old ProTech True Torque hex bits. They look like they're made of a spring steel. So spring steel is similar to what like hoodie's made of. These actually, to me, they wear down a little bit faster. And if you go online and you go look at the reviews of the ProTech True Torque hex bits, you're actually reading the reviews of these when actually the new ones are these. So there's some bad reviews. I didn't like these. Again, the shank was way too big. It won't even fit. Like I'll show you, like in this screwdriver, like it just won't fit. Like it won't lock in there. So on a normal one, basically it'll lock right in and you can't take it out. So the shanks weren't very good, so I didn't really use these. They didn't work in any of my electric screwdrivers. Again, I use this one the most. And I know that these tips wear out pretty fast because on my other set they wore down pretty quick. Still good hex bits, but the new True Torque by ProTech are better than the older ones. So in regards to my recommendation, if you want to go safe, MIP, again, used all the time, but I'll put a link in the description below. Use these for a very, very long time. They're great bits, but these right now are doing really, really well. They've been holding up, and it comes with that extra one, and it's made with the same steel that these guys use, so it looks really good. Another added bonus to these is the tips are actually just a little bit longer than the MIP tips. What that means is whenever they do get worn down, you can actually cut them down, and it will be like a new tip again. So you're gonna get more use out of these, in my opinion. Again, I've only been using these for about 3 months now. They've been great, but I do recommend these. So to sum it all up, ProTech Tree Torque bits with this DeWalt gyroscopic electric screwdriver is, I think this is an awesome setup. This is what I'm going to be using in 2020 season. It was super easy to build that kit. I actually look forward to building kits with this setup. Great setup. You won't go wrong with it. So that's the big winner. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, go smash that like button. Even if you didn't like this video, go smash that like button. Go smash that like button, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to my channel, and you guys will see me next time. Later, guys.